Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm guessing if you've clicked on this video, you're wanting strategies about how to take more control in your life. Well, in today's video, I'm going to talk about an essential strategy that you need to know in order to take more control. Hi, my name is Erica Bischoff. I am a licensed clinical social worker and I have over 15 years experience providing cognitive behavioral therapy to my clients. Now, when I am working with clients around how they can take more control in their life, the first strategy that I'm going to use is helping them identify where they have control and where they don't have control. And the essential strategy that I'm talking about is that ability to identify where they do not have control. And this is important because if we're not able to do that, we are going to spend way too much time and energy in an area where we cannot change the outcome nor actually take control. And then this can ultimately lead to anxiety, feelings of helplessness, hopelessness, and actually set us up to fail thinking that we're not taking control. Now, at times it may seem very straightforward that we're going to be able to identify when we can take control or when we can't take control in our life. However, as a therapist, what I've observed is that, in fact, there are two specific areas in life that people are spending a lot of time trying to control when, in fact, they have very little control to no control. And those two areas are time and other people's thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. So if we take a look at time, where people are trying to take control in time when in fact they don't have control is in the past or in the future. Now, in the past, those are the woulda, coulda, shoulda statements. And what is happening here is that when we have regrets or negative feelings around the past, our brain is going to try and take control, go into the past, into those scenarios, and change the outcome so that we can feel better today. But that's impossible, right? Because no matter how hard we try, we cannot travel back in time and change what we were thinking, feeling, or doing in the past. Now, the other area is the future, and those are the what if statements, right? What if this happened? What if that happened? And what's going on here is that our brain is trying to take control by going out to the future and creating future positive outcomes so that we can feel safe and secure in the present. But again, this is impossible because those future outcomes, they don't exist, right? It's like air. There's nothing where we can take control and make change, right? So no matter how hard I try, I cannot know for certain what I'm going to be thinking, feeling, or doing in the future. I don't know what world events are going to be happening in the future to create those positive outcomes. So where we can actually take control around time is in the present. Now, that doesn't mean we don't look at the past or the future. Of course we do. But where we're actually taking control in the present is by learning from the past. And in the future is by identifying steps we can take today to increase that probability for the positive outcome. So again, it's really important to understand around time that where we have control is in the present by learning from the past, not trying to change the outcome, and by taking steps today to set us up for success in the future. Now, the second area that I want to talk about where people are trying to take control, where in fact they have little to no control, are other people's thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. Now, something I hear all the time with clients is that, oh, they made me feel this way, or I made them feel this way. And I get what's trying to be said, but what's happening is that this is giving us some subconscious messaging that we actually have control over how other people think or feel. Right? But we cannot go into somebody's head and actually change how they think and feel. What we can do is trigger them, or they can trigger us. Now, the example I give clients all the time to highlight how this works is the color red. And if I was to say red, it was neutral, no other context or meaning, but I had two people in front of me. And when this person heard the color red, they thought of love and warmth and friendship. And they had this positive emotion, they moved towards me. However, when this person heard the color red, they thought of hate and violence and anger, and they had this negative emotion, they moved away. Can I be responsible for two very opposite thoughts, feelings, and behaviors? No, because I do not have control over how they are triggered by the color red. That is their own context and meaning, right, for that. Now, where I do have responsibility and control is my own intent and actions, right? So, for example, if I know that this person has a negative reaction to the color red and I'm aggressive, right? I want to push their buttons, anger them, and I go red, red, red. Now I do have to take responsibility because I've increased the probability that they're going to be angry and aggressive back to me. But let's say, for example, this person went and talked to this person, learned all this amazing information about the color red. And now they love the color red and they come back. I'm still aggressive, right? I still want to push their buttons and anger them. So I go red, 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 but now they no longer react the same, right? Because they have taken control over their own context and meaning around the color red. I didn't take control. I didn't change that context and meaning. Okay, so what's really important to understand is that we have control over our own thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. And we have to give control back to others around their own thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. So to recap, in order to take back more control in our life, we have to know where we don't have control, right? So that we are not wasting time and energy on things that we cannot change. And instead, we are focused on where we can take control, right? To make changes in the present, right? To take control over our own thoughts and feelings, to make changes in how we act and react to situations. So I hope you found this information helpful. If you have any questions or want to learn anything more about other mental health topics, please put in the comments below. I definitely want to keep providing therapy tools for everyone. So until the next video, thanks.